Wide shot on aliens from a planet called Kamardaran, discussing with each other, the president of the planet talking to Rajandran, the head of the military. We have discovered a new planet called Earth. We want you to go see how its creatures living. You will disguise as a student in a university and report back to us. Rajendran in the front of the university gate, stepping on the stairs, holding his books so confident, and suddenly he trips over and falls. Rajendran gets up so fast, gathers his things, walks away and enters the hall. Hello, Mohammed says, the student council president, and puts his hand up to shake Rajendran's hand. Rajendran stares at Mohammed for a long time with a surprised reaction and sniffs him. Mohammed takes Rajendran's hand, shakes it, and says in sarcasm, "This is how we greet each other in here." Rajendran understands what Mohammed says and replies, "Oh," and starts greeting him in his way, which is a slap on the face. Mohammed is shocked and shouts at Rajendran saying, "What did you do that for?" Rajendran, "I'm just saying hello." Mohammed looks at Rajendran confused, but he smiles and says, "Anyway, I'm the president of the student council and welcome to our university. This is your locker key and your schedule." Rajendran bumps his head to Mohammed's head. Mohammed shouts, "Why did you do that?" Rajendran replies, "I'm just saying thank you." Mohammed walks away and says quietly, "Crazy." Rajendran walks through the hall and he stops near a cooler, staring at a girl drinking water with a weird face expression. The girl looks at him so freaked out and she walks away so quickly. He goes to his locker trying to open it with the key, but he can't figure out how, and he drops his books. He leaves them there and walks to his class, looks at his paper, wondering what, why, and how everything is happening, and goes inside. He looks at everyone sitting down, then he goes and have a seat. The tutor comes inside and says, "Good morning, everyone. Let's get started." He starts teaching. Rajendran looks at the student sitting and then he looks at his tutor standing. The tutor is facing the board and writing on the whiteboard. As Rajendran walks towards him and gets so close, he starts looking at him so curiously. The students laugh at him. The tutor hears them laughing and he turns around to see what is going on, but he screams when he sees Rajendran so close to him. He gets angry and shouts, "Go back to your seat immediately." Rajendran goes back to his seat. He stands there for a long time staring at the tutor, and the students look at him strangely, while the tutor was facing the board. Mohammed turns to Rajendran and says, "Sit down." Rajendran sits down. Mohammed says, "What's wrong with you?" with a confused tone. The tutor hears Mohammed talking, turns around and shush him. The tutor turns around and distributes books for the students, saying, "These are your books for this semester. Take a look at them for a minute." Rajendran opens the book and every page he turns, he screams. The tutor asks him, "What's wrong?" He keeps on turning the pages and screaming. The students are laughing. He closes the book with frustration. The tutor looks at him so angry and says, "Get out of my class now!" Rajendran leaves the class and goes to the cafeteria. Look at a group of friends eating there. Rajendran stands near the door and starts talking to people of Kamardaran. In his watch, he says, "I think I need more time than I expected. These creatures are very weird. They showed an exotic behavior in the way they nurture themselves. They use a gap in their face. They call it mouth." Then a voice comes from the watch. "Ooh." During the talk, Mohammed was standing behind Rajendran listening. Rajendran continues, "Their IQ is very low. After 18 years of education, they just started learning about the quantum field theory, unified quantum mechanics, and special relativity." "Who are you talking to?" Mohammed says. Rajendran, "No one." "What are you doing? Who are you?" screams Mohammed. Rajendran, "What? I'm learning your species. I'm Rajandran. Muhammad, my species? Are you an alien? Rajandran, shh. Don't say it out loud. Muhammad, I want to know everything now. I'm going to tell the dean. Rajandran, no, don't. Look, this is a rock. It's used to let you hear anyone you want thoughts. Muhammad reaches out to the rock, but Rajandran pulls it away and says, I will give it to you only if you promise to keep my secret. Muhammad takes the rock and says, I promise. He put the rock near his ear while a student passes and Muhammad hears his thoughts saying, I need to shave my armpits. Muhammad says, you. Muhammad, hello and welcome to our university. Spy. Out of my way, idiot. I don't have time for your stupidity. The spy talks through his mini phone in his ear saying, my mission to find the alien has started, sir.